Hi, so today I want to talk about this LeetCode question, daily temperatures. We are given a list of daily temperature in a vector t. And we need to return a list such that for each day in the input, we need to tell how many days should we wait until a warmer temperature appears. For example, in this t vector, we can see that on the first day, the temperature is 73, and the next is 74, 75, 71, 69, 72, 76, and 73. And the output should be like this. For the first day, we can see that the immediate right-hand side with 74, which is greater than the current element 73, so we should return 1 for the first one, and for the second one, still 75 is greater than 74, so we need to return 1 here. And for this third element, we can see that this 1, 2, 3, 4 until this one, 76 is greater than 75, so we need to return 4 right here. So in this question, there are two difficult parts. The first one is that we need to memorize each element with its index, because we need to return 4 right here for this 75, so that we need to memorize its index, and so we can count how many elements between it. And the next is we need to check the right-hand side of the current element, and if the nearby right-hand side element is less than this current element, we need to move forward to the next one and to check the next right-hand side element. So it come to my mind that we can use a stack, because in a stack, we always check the top of the vector, the stack, and so that we can consider the top of the stack as the most newest right-hand side element in the input array. So in order to solve the first question we have, we probably should use a pair of in this stack, and the first integer indicate the value, and the next is the index. So we name it with s. And also we need another vector to store the result. And the result should have the same size with t. Okay, so this is the initiation. As I said, we need to loop through every element to find the result for the current element. So we need a for loop such that it can cover all the elements in the input array. Okay, so as I said, we need to put the current element into this stack to solve it, and pop it out if we have already solved it. So for this current element, so we need to push the t current element with its index ti into this stack. But this is clearly not enough. And so for current element, we need to check if this current element is greater than all its previous elements, to see if it can help to solve any of the previous elements. So we need a while loop right here, and if the stack is not empty, and also the stacked top of with the value that is less than this current element. If in this case, then we can tell that one element in the stack which is not solved by now can be solved because this current element it has a temperature that is higher than the elements on this stack top. So which means we can consider this as element as as the higher temperature for some previous element in the stack. So we can record this stack top element with its index into this result array in the so right here we can see that this I is the index of current element, and this one is the element of the index of the elements on the stack top. So I minus this stack top dot second should be the distance between them. So we solve the problem for the element on the stack top. So we can pop off this element. So, and we also need to like push the current elements into the stack because we by now we cannot solve this problem. Okay, this seems to work, and after this loop we can consider that we solve all the problems. And of course, for the last one, we cannot find a warmer temperature, so it comes with a 0 in the initiation. So we can return the result. Now we can have a look of this example right here. In the first iteration, we will simply push the element into the stack because the current stack is empty. So we move to the next element, which is 74, and by now the stack is not empty anymore, and the stack top with value 73, which is less than the current element 74. So we go into this while loop and record the first element, which is 73, with index 0 into this result vector with I equal to 1 minus 0 is 1. So this is correct. And we don't forget, we should not forget to get to wish to push this current element into the stack. Okay, so then we need to go to the next loop, which is 75. Again, right now the stack is not empty because we have the 74 in it. And again, 75 is greater than the stack top, which is 74. So we can solve for the previous element. Again, we pop off the previous element and push this 75 into this array, into this vector. And we go to the next loop, which is 71. But now 71 is not greater than 75, so we simply push it into this stack because we can also this problem for 75. And the next is 69. And again, is not smaller than the previous element, which is 71. So we just simply put this element 69 into the stack. And we go to the next 72. We can see that 72 is greater than the value of the previous element, which is 69. So we solve the problem for 69, and we put 72 into this stack. And the next is 76. So we can see that 76 is greater than the stack top, which is 72. So we can record the result for 72, which is 76, with its index to be I minus this one. It should be 1, which is correct. And but now the stack is still not empty, so we go to we again we check the stack top, which is 71. Again 70. Oh, sorry, we need to solve this on the previous while loop, which is 72. 72 is greater than 71, so 70. So we can solve the problem for 71. And yeah, we can see that the index of 72 minus 71 should be 2, and this is correct right here. And we push 72 into the stack, and we are here for 76. And now the stack top is 75. Okay, 75 is less than the current element, which is 76. So we solve the problem for 75 with its index, the current index minus the index of 75, which is 4. And we record it right here. So this is correct. And we push 76 into the stack. And now we finally get to the last iteration, which is 73. We can see that 73 is not greater than 70 than the stack top. So we simply push it into the stack, and we return this result vector. Since in this stack we still have two elements, 76 and 73. So which means that those two elements are not solvable. So they have value of 0 as the initiation. So that's it, the whole algorithm. And we can test it. Yeah, and it's accepted. So that's it. This question can be solved by using a stack of a pair that we can overcome two important difficult parts. The first one is memorize the index along with the value, and the next is to check every value after on the right hand side. Thank you for watching. I think that this video can help you with this question.